The other thing you want to make sure they know how to do is, of course, log in, but then you'll also remember any of this information on this main screen they can edit. So if you see down at the bottom here, there's that edit function. And you can go right in here and be able to update the information about the course. Maybe they've changed to where they don't offer club rental, or they do and they didn't used to. Any of those yes or no questions, they're all great drop downs. You can certainly make those updates sitting side by side with your course manager or the pro. You'll also note that on the bottom of this screen is where they will be able to enter their course message. Now, all they have to do is pick what hole they want that message to appear. Maybe I want it to appear on hole 8. And I'm going to pop a message up that says, come to the snack bar, for 10% off, or whatever it is. They can change that message anytime they want. And that's critical for them to know because, if they're having a big event next weekend, or they've got a tournament coming up that they want to make sure their golfers know about, or they're having specials in the pro shop. Maybe they want to, make sure that their golfers know about their catering events or their, business facilities and a lot of different things that they could do for those businesses that a lot of these golfers have. So they can go in here, put any message in there they want, click their save, and it's going to immediately, in real time, start appearing on the app. So nice value there. You've got to make sure your courses know how to use that. The other information that you will be able to access, and as will your courses when they are logging into the app, is that hole-by-hole data. And so right there at the top of the screen, you click the edit hole data. If they've changed par, maybe they've rearranged some things on their course and have changed their scoring and their layouts, they can very easily come in, again, hole by hole, and make the updates right here in the app. The other nice thing that they will see is that visual layout of the app itself. And obviously I can select any hole on that course. I want to see hole 7. We've changed that from a par 4 to a 5. We've made it much more difficult. It's a change to the handicap, whatever it is. So these courses have some good advantage of getting in here and doing that. Okay. Now I'll spend a little time here again on the reports as well, because you're definitely going to want to use this. This is a really great feature where, obviously once you're selling ads, you're going to be able to see your commissions reports. You'll be able to see what revenue share calculators are in there for your courses. You'll also be able to see your sales area page views, details on the page views for each individual advertiser, and a course-by-course page view report. Now these are pretty valuable. If you just want to know the total page views in your sales area, that's what the sales area page views report is all about. You go in, you pick your start date. I usually like to come in and see what it's been like since day 1. You might want to know, hey, what's happened over the last week, the last month. You set your own dates. You can go in and ask to have it done alphabetical. You can do it printing to the web, which means it's going to show up on screen. Or you can choose to select a PDF. Now please know, the only time you really should select that is actually if you're going to be sharing that with an advertiser, for instance. If you're going to share with them what's going on in their particular advertisement in your sales area, it's a great way to do that. That will actually download a PDF to your computer. You can attach it to an email. You can print that out and stop in and see them. It's nice on occasion to have a printed copy, especially, and I'm going to switch over to see the course page view report. Those are great to have printed out. So if you want it coming in a PDF, you'll have a nice format for that. Otherwise, just view it on the screen. It's going to give you good information, and I'll share with you a few ways to use this. You'll notice that it lists every course in the sales area, shows the total number of ad views, and what their percentage is of the total views of the sales area. So you can see, obviously, the higher the number of views, the higher number of percentage of the total views that course has. There's also a click-through column and a percent of total. Now, in the future, we may have these combined so that you don't have to do the math, but typically what you would do is take the total number of views, add the total number of click-throughs, and that is actually the total number for a particular course. You'll add those two numbers together to get the total views. You'll scroll down to the bottom and you'll see the totals for the entire sales area. both the views and the click-throughs, and can know where really to spend your time. The great thing about this report is this: you're going to see the courses that are very active. So if you are just new and you're getting into your sales area and you want to decide who to go see first, definitely pull up this report, take a look at the courses that already have some decent activity. You know, Davis Park has over 1,000, and Bountiful Ridge. If I come down, Sherwood Hills has over 4,000, and Valley View has almost 2,000. Those are probably the first courses I would go to because they've already got golfers using the app on their course. Okay, so definitely start to plan who you're going to get out and talk to. The other thing that's valuable about this report is when you get a course that comes on board and they say, yep, we're in and we're handing out the cards and we're going to do our caddy tip videos. Come back, after the first week and take a peek. Have their numbers increased? For instance, I'm looking at this report and I'm going to select Round Valley Golf Course. Okay, they started out with 90 views and 6 click-throughs. So we've got a golfer out there using the app, which is nice. But what else? I'm going to look at this a week from now, and if they only had 100 views, that's not a good thing. That means a couple of people in the clubhouse might have looked at it a little bit, right? So it kind of spurs me to say, hey, gosh, Round Valley, what's up? Are you handing out the cards? Do we need to come and train your staff? Can I help you? Let's have a Who's Your Caddy Day. It just helps you know where you're going to spend your time. So watch your courses, watch the visibility, use these reports to your advantage. I'd encourage you every Monday, come on in here and run your reports and then compare to last week, see what was going on last week so that you really do know where to spend your time, because this can really be valuable for you. Now that is a general overview of your app back office. I encourage you, please get in, please have some fun with this, check it out, and be sure that you go through. You can't mess it up. Please know that. But definitely you want to get in and understand this so that you can share with your courses how they can use it as well.